the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
We are two adult men
That's right.
who host a program on the internet, and we enjoy having people call us and be a part of the show with us.
Today is Matt's third birthday. Not his half birthday yet.
1/3 closer
1/3 closer to
my next
his
birthday.
next birthday.
If you have any sort of messages you might want to share on this blessed occasion, give us a call. 413-961-4263. The name of the show is the William Street Swap Shop. My co-host is...
Zach. My name is Zach. I'm happy to be here. Always happy to be here.
We have 50-50 right down the middle ownership of the swap
That's
shop.
right.
That's the way it's willed in our grandfather's wills who started it.
I'm a
I
shareholder.
wouldn't have it any other way.
Matt, you're a shareholder. When one of us leaves, the swap shop can no longer be a shop. It can no longer be broadcast. It's in our contracts.
If one of us leaves, it becomes a LLC, and there's a holding company that would take over ownership. There's a few things the lawyers would have to figure out, but for the most part, neither of us owns it. Once one leaves, it
Right.
becomes public.
Right. So, but right now we don't have any plans to leave. We're ready to do the show
Right.
from here on out for the rest of our careers.
I updated my LinkedIn, and I said, hey guys, I'm quitting LinkedIn because there's nothing else I'm ever going to do again.
Right.
Just run the swap shop.
This is it. I don't
And,
need your endorsements. You don't need to tell me I'm good at the office suite.
I left it active, and I changed my profile picture to me with a halo as though I were now an angel, but really I'm just an angel on earth running
Right.
the swap shop.
That's right. Have the best job. Happy to be here. Love
There.
this job. I love it. It's a great job.
And not only is it a great job, but it's
a deal.
a deal. Someday we should just shake hands the entire show and never do anything.
It gets tiring. My right arm, I've noticed I've been getting some muscles. There's muscles you don't normally use when you shake hands. I feel it in my arm. So if you just want to work out, just practice shaking a hand. You can feel it, the muscles forming.
What's the most exciting hand you ever shook?
Oh, wow. I would have to say it's yours, Matt. The first day I met you. Since then, I haven't shaken many hands that have been that infamous to me. I give hugs, though. I once hugged a celebrity. I won't name her name, but I got a hug.
That's a great anecdote.
Katy Perry.
You hugged Katy Perry?
I hugged Katy Perry at her concert. Didn't go backstage, but it was her 2011 teenage dream. I was just got done being a teen, and it was my dream to meet Katy Perry, and got a chance to hug her.
Was there some sort of charity that had set up that meeting for you and her? Or
No.
you just happened to be in her her condo?
It was no, it was just after she performed. It was outside. I was like, Katie. It was great. Hey, I love one thing you're going to find out about me watching this show if you're new to the show. I love to swap items. That's what I do, and that's what Matt and I do. We swap things together. We trade your items. You send us your images of the items in your home, and we help make them get swapped. We've done about 25 deals since we started in November. But one thing I really love is pop music, and I love Katy Perry's music.
She has gotten me through some difficult times. I don't own any of her music, but sometimes I'm just feeling bummed out, and I turn on the radio. There it is, Katy Perry, or also sometimes at the grocery store when I'm super mad at people and just looking for bread, and then it comes on, and I don't feel so bad.
I remember when the song California Girls came out. I listen to it all the time. California Girls. Here's an anime girl in the swap shop. That's a song I can't promise to you that I will do, but maybe one day I will. We'll jot that down on our future ideas. Zach sings anime girls.
We should make our future ideas into an open public Google Doc. Everyone else can add to it as well, but they got to use a different font than us.
Right.
We got a future ideas doc. It's just Microsoft Word right now.
I saw Matt one time get yelled at. He sent him a document, and then he changed the document with the same color font, didn't change the size or the color. And they said, how are we going to know what the changes were, Matt? It's all still in your blue ink. You write in blue ink, Times New Roman 14 font size is what Matt sends his emails and notes as.
Yeah. Apple, and Zach writes in Apple Chancery. It's a big script, like 18-point script font. Whenever I get an email in Chancery, I know it's from Zach.
I'm a chancellor of the font.
We got to get to this thing right away. Unfinished beeswax.
That's right. We have a...
where are they? Okay.
I'm going to pull them up. Eugene Maleska, who also works with us here at William Street, on Friday gave us...
Could we go ahead and hashtag unfinished beeswax?
Hashtag unfinished beeswax. Here it is.
You guys, on Friday, you were part of this. You know that these are one of a kind or several of a kind, but not many of a kind.
America's favorite animated family.
Converse Chuck Taylor high stalls.
Whoa.
They're high tops. I like to prefer to wear my Converse low tops with high socks. Look at them. You got all the characters you want. You got Bart, Homer.
Shred the gnar.
And you got the other Simpsons characters right there. It's limited edition, very rare, and these are also signed as requested by
two
Jeff.
people who had nothing to do with the creation of The Simpsons,
right,
but who do a swap show that is watched by dozens of people. So this is a big item for us. It's a size 12.
That's right, size 12 Converse blue laces and white laces. Don't have to worry dirtying them up.
There's no other streaming show on the internet right now that's giving these away. I can promise you that.
This is right.
Whatever the MTV2 show where the guys go open a spice store, that's not going to have these shoes. The Vice thing where they go to a sewer and trade cake recipes, that's not going to have these shoes.
No. You know, these are the only place you will ever see these shoes is on this show today. This is it. We're giving them away today. We said we'd make our decision on Friday. We didn't get a chance. Yesterday we had Cam on our show, the robot. Facebook Live, it caused us to delay this, but here they are.
But we've got a dilemma, and I don't know about you, but I've tossed and turned all week. We made the stakes for winning the shoes to be whoever moved us most emotionally with their heartfelt 100th episode. Congratulations.
Right.
And then we got 3 really good responses.
3 big swappers in the shop. If you're a fan of the show, you're familiar with these swappers. If you're not, it doesn't matter because you'll get to meet them. You'll find out today.
So what we've decided to do is make it the tiebreaker. Whoever has the foot sound on the phone that sounds the closest to the right size of the shoe.
Right.
It makes perfect sense.
Right.
It's the
They're
way that
size
they've
12.
settled a lot of... Back in the Roman, when they would have debates back in the Roman Empire, they would do this. So whoever has the sound over the phone that sounds like their foot is the right size.
Right.
We're looking at you, finalists. Here, we're going to announce the finalists.
Today we will announce, but you have to call in at 413-961-4263, and you have to be these 3 finalists.
Right. We can say who they are, though, right
Yes.
now, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so it was Visk, Alk, and Nolan.
Right.
We're a 3-way tie for the most heartfelt 100th episode. Congratulations.
That's right.
Now we invite the 3 of you to call back in.
You don't have to say anything. You just have to say, hello, this is Visk. Hi, this is Alk. And then hold your foot up against the phone.
Now hold your foot up against the phone and make the sound of a 12.
We have someone who can authenticate that standing by in the studio. They will find out if that's the correct size. And make sure you're not telling a fib. We don't like fibbers, and the shoes will be yours.
Whoa.
Just take a look at all these Simpsons characters on these shoes. Look, you see the yellow Simpsons, but look at the other ones. Look at that one and that one. Oh, look, there's one over here. Look, all your favorites. Are you going to let your shoe size stand in the way of getting these shoes? Grow your foot out if you have to. You can get these
Call
shoes.
from.
And we have our first call. It might be about the shoes. It might be about something else.
Yes.
Welcome
Come
to the
on
swap
into
shop.
the swap shop. Who are you?
Hey guys, it's Nolan.
Hey,
Nolan. Oh man,
our
he
first,
was right on
our
the.
first finalist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
All right.
So you followed the criteria for breaking the tie.
Yeah, I mean, I need to make a shoe sound, correct? Or a foot sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put your foot up to the phone, and make.
Okay, let me do that. I don't know. Let me see here.
I keep doing it. I'm calculating. I'm doing a little math on pen and paper.
Sounds about right. Close. What do you see, Matt? We have our analyst standing by. I'm looking over. See what they're pointing at. They're listening intently.
Now, Nolan, could you do the other foot for me, please?
Yeah, no problem. 1 second.
Okay.
Just a second.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, can you just tell us about a happy memory you had involving your feet?
Well, let's see. I used to play soccer, scoring the winning goal. That was a pretty great memory of a soccer tournament.
And just so I'm clear,
Played forward.
you kicked the winning goal. You didn't head it in, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So it was the foot.
Sounds.
All right.
Was it the game-winning goal, or was it a goal just in general?
It was the game-winning goal. It was
Wow.
for the cup.
And what better way to be rewarded than with these Simpsons shoes?
Was this at the high school level or the college level?
It was. I played in the local Premier League for the city. I was in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay. So if we get our
That's where I grew up.
fact checkers on this, they'll vouch for it. What was the name of your club team? The Premier team?
Yahara United. Yahara United.
Yahar
Okay.
United.
Yeah.
Fact checkers were. Please check that.
Yahar United.
We have a staff of
Yes.
4 fact checkers.
Sounds like Middle Eastern almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was
Named
that
after
like
the Yahara River?
a shrinery type? We have the shrine, the
Yarab.
Shriners here. That's
Yeah.
Yarab. All
And
right.
our rival club was the Madison 56ers.
Did you beat them?
It went back and forth sometimes, but usually.
Did you ever get into any altercations outside the pitch? Pitch it short, Matt,
Ah,
for a soccer field.
No, but I did break a kid's arm during a match once, so.
I always thought maybe you'd be at a pizza parlor enjoying your winning game against the other club, and then the Madison 56ers come in.
Everybody,
Yeah.
So here comes those boys.
you gotta lower your
Yeah,
voice.
we didn't get along.
Or
I'm
somehow,
gonna break your arm if you come in to this pizza joint. Play the,
Yeah.
let's get out of here, man. The 56ers just
Right.
showed up.
Let's scramble.
Yeah.
What happened in 56 in Madison? Is that like the gold rush?
I don't know the origins of their club name. It'd be interesting, but I didn't care for them much. It was kind of like Cobra Kai versus
Yeah.
the other guys.
Did you ever slash their tires?
I never went that far. I wasn't that vengeful, but
Yeah.
we definitely gave each dirty looks. Stern looks.
Right. Trade the
Did-
insults.
Did the Yahar United have somebody had a girlfriend who then went over and started dating a 56er?
I don't think so, but it probably happened at some point. We had players that left.
If the clubs are still
Now-
around, here's something we could teach the soccer players on the team, a nice little insult against the 56ers. You could say, I'd rather be at the movies watching this movie by Pixar than hanging out with a 56er. And
Absolutely.
I love Pixar films, so that's
Put that
a
on
true
a shirt.
statement.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'd rather be not eating this Twizzler than hanging out with a 56er. And, if you love Twizzlers, you know how much of a deal breaker that would be if you couldn't eat it.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah.
So we
You
have
know-
your foot size calculated.
I would rather be
Shred an R.
than hanging out with a 56R.
Yeah.
Nah. Nice.
It's true. Dang 56ers.
Well, we appreciate you getting right on the horn with the
That's
shoe
right.
sound.
First caller, we got the shoe size
Yeah.
measured in.
Yeah.
If this is the downhill skiing thing, you're the first one down. You got that
Right.
sweet time. You're just sitting, you're chilling. You're having it at the bottom. You're having
Right.
like a hot cocoa and just watching everybody else. So
We are going to keep the
you're in
line
pole position.
open up for the Alk and Visk to give them a chance to call in and give us their shoe size, and we'll calculate it. And whoever has the best shoe size will be
Absolutely.
decided.
All right,
guys.
may the best man win.
Let me ask you just what your actual shoe size is.
My actual shoe size is a 10.
Okay.
But these would be probably more for display, because we would probably put them on display as kind of like, not an art piece, but it's like a display piece because they're significant to us in our life.
Right.
Okay.
And so,
Just
Yeah,
bring them
they
with
would
you
be
every
more
time you
of a-
watch The Simpsons on Fox on Sunday nights.
Right.
Look at that show
Yeah.
you're a part of.
all right, and remember, you're getting a 2-for-1 with us, Krista and I.
That's true.
All right.
True. 2 for
Yeah.
1.
All
And
right,
we
thank
remember
you
on
so
Friday.
much.
Thank you, Nolan.
Yeah.
We remember
Have a
on
good
Friday, Nolan met his future wife.
Right. That was
Krista.
to recap his heartfelt 100th congrat was
Right.
that in a lot of ways the swap shop brought them together,
Right.
and essentially
from?
they owe all the love that they've ever experienced to us.
Correct.
Come on into the swap shop. It's Tuesday. Zach is here. He's got he loves to save on electronics.
Absolutely. Always just clipping coupons. The Clipper. That's what
Hi
they
there,
call him.
Zach.
Zach the Clipper. Hey, what's going
Hi,
on?
there's Zach the Clipper. Hi, Matt.
Hey,
How are
I've
you?
got my foot here. He wants to have a word with you.
Your son.
his foot,
My foot.
Oh, your foot.
also his son.
thought you
That's
said
what he
your
calls
son.
his foot.
Let's hear your shot. Your size.
I'll put him on now.
Okay.
All right, Alk, finalist number 2.
Oh, that's a good sounding foot. Did he hang up
Okay.
on accident with his toe? No, there.
No, he's still there.
Did you catch all of that?
Yes.
I think so.
Matt's calculating it now, tabulating.
And
Now my phone kind of smells funny.
just because people have different sized feet, sometimes left from right, can you do the other foot for us, please?
Sure. They are slightly different, actually. Here we go.
Okay.
Here's my right foot. That was my left foot.
So if you're just now joining us watching, the Alk, Nolan, and Visk were finalists to win these Simpsons sneakers. On our 100th episode, they congratulated us. They had the best.
How was that?
Congratulations.
It sounded really good. And I have to ask you one more follow-up, and I hope it's not too personal, but do you have that thing where the second toe is bigger than the big toe, like lengthwise?
I do.
Me too.
I do.
I've heard that's like a royalty thing. I know that you're
right.
from Great Britain, so you might have. It's like the king's toe.
I was born in Spain, and Spain has got royalty, and England's got royalty, so my chances are good.
I thought it meant we were descendants of pharaohs from Egypt.
Very good.
Didn't the Spanish
I've also
king
got-
just abdicate the throne recently?
I don't really know. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with all of that over there. Technically, the throne still exists, but they don't really have any say, I think it is, in the running of the country at all.
You know what I bet that royalty would like are some Simpsons sneakers
I bet they would. I bet they would.
to heal those old wounds.
I've also got that weird thing where my little toe bends inward, probably from wearing shoes that are the wrong size for me.
I think those are both the sign of a royal bloodline, though. The big middle toe and the broken, angled small toe.
Right.
I'm going to get right online and look up my family tree.
That'll
I need to know.
Yeah.
A lot of people do palm reading. Foot reading is what you find out more about people. Look at their feet.
My feet are ticklish. Nobody could read my feet without really having to have it in that state.
Do you have little hairy toes? I have little hairy toes.
I do have hairy toes. I also have hairy knuckles.
My knuckles are not too hairy. You can't see with my gloves, but they're pretty hairless. But my
I've
toes.
got pretty long hairs on my knuckles. Yeah, I often wonder why that is.
Give you a sneak peek.
You shouldn't do that. Don't. Please don't.
Shred the gnar.
So, Alk,
Yeah.
do you have a happy memory involving your feet that you'd like to share?
I have a sort of a mixed memory. It's happy
I'll
and
say-
it's scary.
Yeah, powerful memory.
Yeah, definitely a powerful memory. A few years back, when I was here in Mexico, the last time I visited, I was at the Pacific Ocean in Oaxaca, and I was up at 5 in the morning to see the sunrise on some rocks, and the sea caught my feet and dragged me into the water, and I thought I was going to die. I thought I was a goner, but I managed to climb out. And I lost my glasses in the water. I couldn't see anything. I just climbed out like a monkey when I had the opportunity, and I ended up with over 50 sea urchin spines in my fingers and my toes, completely covered in them. And it took about a month and a half to get them all out. Spending time with my feet and I slowly scraping the dead skin off the top of them till these little spikes rose out of my feet like killers rising out of the ground. It was horrible, but relieving at the same time.
And what was the thing that pulled you down into the water? We lost you for a sec there.
It was the water itself.
The water.
The Pacific Ocean is badly named. It is not very Pacific. It is brutal. And it tried to kill me.
Powerful
That is a good
memory.
story.
It
Yeah.
is good.
I was literally stood on the rocks, and the water just just rose up far enough, a wave rose far enough just to catch my feet, and it just sucked me in, like just touched my feet and sucked me in. It ripped the sandals off my feet, it ripped the watch off my wrist, it ripped the glasses off my face, and in that moment I thought I was done. I had nightmares about it for a while. I can still remember clear as day that moment where I thought I was going under the rocks. But you know the way that waves can move in one direction and then another direction at the same
Swirl,
time?
yeah.
It just threw me upwards to the same spot I fell from, about 5-6 meters. I just scrambled like a monkey to get out. And I think, like, if it wasn't for the urchin spines, I probably wouldn't have had the grit to get out and be saved my life.
You made
It was
it.
painful, but
You're alive, and you're here to tell about it.
Was
Shred
there-
the gnar.
Was there a sound you made when all that was happening? If it's not too painful to reenact.
I couldn't tell you what sounds I was making in the time. I was partly underwater. No, I really don't know. I don't record any sounds.
I wrecked on my bicycle recently. I fell off it, and I remember I made this sound. It was like, "Ah!"
I
And
can
then
imagine.
that's like the way that I live, though. I'm like, as something like that's happening, I'm like, that was a weird
Right.
sound.
I
Now I
always,
want to know the sound I made when I was like nearly dying in the water. I would love to know.
And then the other day, this was more like a few months ago, but a lady was jogging by me on the street, and I don't know what happened. She like kicked the sidewalk or whatever, and just went down full stride,
that's happened to me
and-
before.
and she made a sound like, and it's just, I don't know why I find that fascinating. The sounds people make when they're busting.
If she was wearing these Simpson sneakers, she would have been all right.
Yeah.
Running these, you'll be safe. No one will make fun
Well,
of
if
you.
you call it those,
You'll be in
Now,
charge.
so, and everybody else thinks that you planned it.
And then just one final question, like if you had to say like a numeric size that your shoe is, not the sound, but what would that number?
Right.
What is that?
And US.
In US size, it happens to be an 11.5.
Okay.
All right.
So a little bit closer to the shoe size. That's what our analysts predicted.
That's right. We just wanted confirmation on the sound there.
Right. Figured it just makes sense to ask you while you're on the phone.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks very much for the call, Alk. I'm excited. I think we might get all three finalists to
Right.
call in, and we'll have a true
Yeah, I think Visk is next.
tiebreaker. Yeah.
Thank you, Alk, and as always, we hope you have a great day.
Thank you, guys. My feet say thank you also. And,
Thank you.
They are hoping to be accommodating this.
They
Take
smell
care, guys.
great. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Gosh, I thought this was going to make it easier, but it's only making it
Difficult,
harder.
very difficult. I was hoping only one would call in and would say, the others couldn't get through. Here's your shoe. But now,
Yeah.
it's a true competition.
You're going to have to live with yourself after that you make that decision, Zach, because I'm not making it. I just decided.
I just feel like all those Simpsons characters now. All the eyes are on me and you, Matt, to pick this winner. They're watching us.
Call from
It was like the episode where Lisa has to decide which parent to
Right.
euthanize.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome into the swap shop.
Hello, gentlemen.
Ah.
Having a good day, I hope.
This
Hi,
is
good
almost
day.
like choreographed. It
Good
all
day.
came together here.
Like we didn't even plan this. This is our third final finalist, Visk. I recognize your voice. Hello.
Thank you for saying that.
Oh,
Having a
you're
good day, I hope.
welcome. We're having a great day. I can't say the same for Matt. I know he's got a lot of big meetings coming up.
Got to make a big presentation, a lot of marketing numbers to hit, and we're going to just talk to people about fan engagement. What is the
Well, with
brand
the, with the
doing
numbers you
well,
get at the
what's
swap
not
shop, I
doing?
think you'll do fine.
Thank you.
We haven't hit the number yet, 60 this month, and we've only got
60.
40.
Oof. Gotta get
You'll
some
make
more
it.
likes.
Oh, man.
What do you think the key to fan engagement is, Visk? Should we pander harder, or should we stay more authentic?
I think you should listen to them and then stay authentic.
Should we give everyone a pair of shoes?
It doesn't seem practical. I mean, it'd be nice, but it wouldn't be practical for you
Maybe we
guys.
could talk to Converse and say, hey, we need to recreate about 50 more of these.
What if there was just a bus filled with like those pit balls, like from the, Chuck E. Cheese, and we just drive it around and then let balls out and then drive to a different town, and the whole thing's wrapped in like our faces,
I think that would be incredibly awesome.
and then we give out, just like solvents that people can huff, probably.
Right. Yeah. Add to the
Maybe.
experience. So, Vis, do you want to put your foot up against the phone and Matt will...
Sure. Would you like my left or my right?
Let's start off with your left,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Let's hear that foot.
well, left to right motion, please. Continue, please.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Okay. Did you do the small toe? Did that make contact, or was I not hearing things right?
I did full contact.
Are you wearing
Heel to toe.
shoes or
Okay.
sandals? Or
Sandals.
Sandals, okay. Matt's calculating. Can we hear the other foot, please?
Sure. You get that?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Now, will you whisper to your feet and thank them for something that they've done for you?
Sure. Thank you for not having cancer.
Do you
Oh,
wanna
I liked that.
To the point. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
maybe thank them for all the walks you've taken, supporting you for standing up?
I thanked you for not having cancer.
Okay.
That kind of covers all that
covers
stuff.
it, yeah.
Well, okay. And do you want to share a foot memory? Powerful, sad, happy, otherwise?
Sure, it'll tie in with why I thanked it, actually. This was when I was 11 years old, a little over a couple decades ago. We noticed there was a mole on the big toe of my right foot that was rather large, and they thought it was growing. Or my mother thought so anyways. So after much pestering to my father, she had me taken to have the mole examined for cancer, thinking I had it. So after a trip to a hospital in Massachusetts at the time, being harassed by my two little sisters and annoying my dad in the process, which was kind of a benefit, we had the biopsy done and found out a few days later that it was benign, which was appreciated because it taught me two things. One, I didn't have cancer, And 2, it showed me the early signs that my mother was a hypochondriac.
Wasn't this a movie with Matt Damon called Foot Cancer Scare?
Rings a bell.
Sounds like I'll have to look it up tonight on Prime.
Should look it up. Check it out on IMDb and see if it wasn't Foot Cancer. That was the documentary they made about
Oh, but
it.
he
The
played
Matt Damon one was called One Step at a Time.
right. Sounds like a good film.
Epic.
I'll have to
Seems
watch.
okay.
And what else should we cover while we have you on the phone?
Well, I think we
Do
should.
you know that? You know that poem about when you're on the beach and there's one set of footprints and and then there's 2 sets of footprints? That one.
I've heard of it, but I've never heard it.
Sorry, I was sneezing. Allergies, I thought they were gone, and they came back.
Okay, can you give us your best? Here's what I want you to do. There's this poem called Footprints in the Sand. Don't look it up on the internet. And you kind of have heard of it, but I want you to, say the poem as best you think it is now.
Okay.
The best you can remember.
Footprints in the Sand, a rendition that I try to remember. Let's see.
Sounds good so
Footprints
far.
in the sand, one step at a time. Not someone else's, but entirely mine. Because I lost my prosthetic leg. That's all I got.
Get to the part where there's one set of footprints and then there's a second set of footprints.
Okay. Walking alone, I find my footprints. Then as I turn around, there's a second. No, I can't do this on the fly. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I like that twist at
It's
the end.
okay, yeah. That was nice.
And when he said, "I can't do this on the fly," that's when he realized that he was being carried
Right.
on the beach.
And he rhymes fly with fly. I wish I could fly. Like a fly. Get out of here. Not use my feet. Retreat to a place that is neat.
If you could...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Let's just say we live in a perfect world where you and Zach are in the same room, both your shoes are off, and you can
Okay.
press your feet to his feet in any combination possible. What would you choose?
I would probably choose heel to heel, toes to toes. Straight up vertically, I believe it would be.
Okay.
Just to see whose size is bigger first.
I have big feet.
And then you can have then you can also have a small test of strength to see who has the stronger feet.
There we go. That sounds like the foot challenge. 1 foot at a time.
Did you know Zach can open a soda with his foot? That's one of his things he does.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love preferably bottled sodas. Canned sodas? No.
Yeah.
Put it in a bottle. Make sure it's cold when you bring it to me.
Glass or plastic bottles?
Glass. I always love recycling them. I love the noise it makes when I'm done with this. If I toss it lightly, I'm having a good time. Let me be gentle and not wake anyone up. If I'm a little rowdy, ching. Sometimes it breaks. I don't care. I'm throwing it in recycling. That means it's going somewhere good. I'm not just throwing it away or throwing it on the ground. That's the noise it makes in the recycling bin. I recycle.
What's that noise again?
Ching.
That's a good noise for recycling.
Thank you.
And one last question, Visk. What's your shoe size if they were to...
I am also an 11.5.
Oh, wow. That's what we thought we had, actually. We didn't know shoe sizes. They run in halves. I always was 11, 12, 13.
American 11.5?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a foot
And
tie.
as it happens, and this is completely serious, I have not bought wedding shoes yet. So if I won them, I will be wearing them to the wedding.
Well, I'm sure that would be, you would have pictures. We would see them. That would be a nice,
Absolutely.
iconic, wow.
If you can't make it, of course, Zach.
Right. You would wear these to the wedding?
I would wear them down the aisle.
Okay. Well, that's a strong competitor.
Wow. Computer, go ahead and throw in wearing them down the aisle variable to our fit matrix? Thank you, computer.
That sounds...
It'll take a second to calculate
so we'll
that.
have to calculate it. Visk, thank you for the call. We will announce the winner shortly. And we invite you to stay tuned, and you will find out soon.
Certainly. Best luck to myself and to my cohort.
Absolutely. Good luck, and may the best foot,
Enter.
2 pair of feet putting themselves in here. Let them get in there.
May the best foot enter.
Get in these shoes.
May the shoe fit.
Just get in the shoes.
Take care.
Walk. Thank you, Visk.
See ya.
I'm walking down the aisle to the wedding, or I'm walking back to the beaches in Mexico, like I'm the elk. Or lastly, am I Nolan? Walking in to my apartment. Hey, kiss my girlfriend. Let's go out tonight. I'm gonna treat you right. It's up to you to decide who will win the shoes.
What if you just kept them for you and you were Zach and going home in them?
Well,
Could you do that one?
and I do have to say this is a quite a conundrum, but everywhere we bring these shoes in the building, everyone wants them. You can ask Eugene Maleska in the chat. He will tell you everybody wants these. Matt wants these. We all are fans of that show, The Simpsons. So this is me walking home. Hey, how's it going? Oh, good. Just walking home. Can't wait to walk my dog. See my cat. The trees are looking beautiful tonight with the sun hitting them in the right way. Yeah, might go and get some pizza if you'd like to come with me. Yeah, I understand you're busy. Oh, yeah, cool. Well, I'll be there anyways if you'd like to stop by. All right, cool. Thanks.
Oh, you're busy all night? No, that's fine.
I'll just kind of sidestep and then go this way. Do you like my Simpsons shoes, by the way? Yeah, I got them on the swap shop. It's just a show I host, pretty popular. Got a lot of growing numbers of people watching. All right, see ya. And that's it. You can you don't even have to wear these. You can role play with them.
Yeah. Like we said, wear them, put them on a thing.
Put them on your feet. Put them on your shelf.
But just do something with them.
Right. Right now, Shoe Fresh in the Adult Swim chat on our website says Vegas has Visk as a 2-to-1 favorite to get the shoes. Who's Vegas? Oh, it's the gambling.
It's Johnny Vegas. It's
right.
You know, John Travolta's character in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Vince Vega.
That's it, Vince Vegas. So, while we formulate our decision for the winner of the shoes, why don't we take a look at some items? See what's in the shop. We have a lot of new items that came in. We
got a lot yesterday, so we need to try to catch up. This one, I love it. It's one of my favorites that have come in. It's the Coach. I didn't even know. I was just like, I always feel like I need to inject some enthusiasm.
Look at that. They they measured this. It's measuring in at about 11 inches.
Yeah. Now, I do love this submission because it's vintage. It's got a weight to it. You can just see it's not some plastic-coated thing. It's 11 inches tall, which is just a great height for something. And it's a Coach trophy.
Right.
You don't see coaches getting what they deserve all that often.
Look at that Coach. You can see a mustache. A gold mustache on that Coach's upper lip. Nice hairline. Holding the football. Looks like a friendly guy. Looks like he used to be athletic. Has some pecs.
Computer, can we zoom in on the Coach mustache, please?
And the Coach is even leaning on what looks like a Greek reef. Hey, Coach.
Everybody take a knee, guys. I'm going to have to talk to you about something.
Sorry I'm late to practice.
We've
working
been
on homework.
Trying to get this team together for all these years. We're this close to the regionals, and you guys are running around playing grab ass. Now, who's got the commitment to make this team first place? You, Zach? I don't think so.
Coach, put me in. I can do it.
Zach, you've been grab-assing all season long with Scott over there. If I see you and Scott flapping your lips one more time, I'm going to shoot you with my BB pellet gun.
It looks like you have your ears pierced, Coach. That's cool.
It's my expression, Zach. It's a thing that I do. I don't need to answer to you why I do it. I hang out with my friends on the weekends, and we love getting our ears pierced, and I can still be a coach in a high school, and that's what I keep telling them.
That's right. That's what I told the school rules. I said, hey, I want to have an earring. I can still play ball. Let me get my ears pierced.
I don't see it in you, Zach. I don't see the heart of a champion, and I think you're always going to go on to be nothing. You don't got it.
I know exactly what you're doing. You're telling me this so I get better and play better, and I know it. You're going to win Coach of the Year award, and they'll make a trophy, and it'll look just like you.
I need a midfielder who's going to lay it all out on the field, who's not going to be on his cell phone Snapchatting his privates to his girlfriend. Now, can you be that for me, Zach?
I'll do my best, Coach. Put me in.
All right. Get out there. Hit the showers. I don't want to see you in those showers for less than 15 minutes.
I promise you I'll come out, and I'll even show you that I've showered. I'll have my towel. I'll be,
Yeah, you don't need to do all that, Zach. Just, Look, state championship's all I care about, and I need a trophy at the end of the year, so make sure that happens. I don't care if you got to swap for one on some sort of internet streaming show.
We'll do our best, Coach. I'm the captain of the team, and I'm in charge. I got to make this team win. Forget the geology homework. I'm doing it. We're going to be first place at state.
That's what I like to hear, Zach.
Guarantee it.
I love to hear that so much. You're like my son. And I don't have much. I haven't had a lot for the last few years. I thought the earring would help. It hasn't. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a nice trophy, too, I promise. It's going to be good.
So that's a good item I think
That
people
is.
would want to get their hands on. Before we go, we got to talk about, do we have the potential swap? Can we put that up there?
We
We
do
got
have
to
a potential
offer
swap.
over the last night.
We have so much more to get to, and we can't get to it. So you'll have to tune back in on Thursday when we come back at 1 p.m. Tomorrow will be a wonderful Wednesday. I'll be by myself. Matt will not be with me.
Aw, man.
Let's go ahead and
Roll the P swap, as I like to call
roll
them.
the potential swap. No swaps.
No potential swap.
Okay, that's okay. Well,
It's
what
all
we
right.
need to do, anyways, is decide the winner.
It's the
of these
most
shoes.
potential swap of all because you can't even.
Right.
It's so.
Technical difficulties.
Just remember, Thursday we'll roll out the potential swap. And
Okay.
first thing first, at the beginning of the show, and we will get to these items because they're coming in by the busload, truckloads.
Well, we should roll through another item then. We still got a few minutes.
Let's do it.
I could play the potential swap music. It's on my computer.
Here's these are really interesting items actually because these are from Julia. She's swapping bolo ties. Have you ever wanted to be like us? Yeah? You could go out and buy one, but why would you buy one when you can get one from Slovakia? Not just one, but two. Matt and I are both looking at maybe swapping these. Sounds good.
Extended edition.
All right. For your imagination.
Sorry, man. I had to find it. I had
It's
like an
okay.
OCD moment there.
The bolo ties, they're great. They're something Matt and I both want really badly, and we will try and get them from Julia. Julia, what do you want for them? We're willing to make a swap with you, unless someone else tries to swap before us.
Julia not only has these amazing matching bolo ties, which I thought would go well with our new black and gold scheme, but then she somehow has a cooler shirt than us with riveted black leather trim.
Right.
So Julia's doing everything right at this point.
And she's
We
got
just-
tips up in both image.
She's got the tips up, and we kind of want to get our hands on those bolo ties. So let us know what you want, Julia, because we like everything that's in here.
2 front pockets, just like us. But we have
Whoa.
buttons. Nothing's in them. I don't keep anything in these during the show.
Do you want to hear the extended edition of the song with vocals? I just realized there's a vocal.
Oh yeah, let's hear the
cut, too.
vocals, and then we have to wrap up the show and decide who wins the sneakers.
Oh, right.
So why don't we announce the winner?
There
There we go.
You got me feeling I don't know what to do. All these emotions that I don't want to show. I just can't deny. It's something I feel. It's something I feel. Deny. It's something I feel. It's something I feel.
And the winner? Let's keep going.
Winner of the Simpson shoes.
Is a viewer by the name of...
Who's gonna get the Simpson sneakers? Where are these sneakers going?
It's Alk.
Alk.
Alk. The
Alk is the
computation
winner.
came in. Congratulations to our big winner. Nolan Visk, you couldn't have been more...
Thanks for
You couldn't have
playing.
been more qualified to win
Right.
them. Done
Everybody
great.
deserves
Everything
these
you did well.
sneakers. If I had 3 sets of these, I would give them out to each one of them. You all deserve them. We're very happy that you're part of the
Just
show. that
can't
you called
argue
in.
with the computation.
Right.
It's not our decision. It's the computer made that decision.
Alk
so.
called in. He let us know. He told us the story, and the shoes are his. Congratulations, Alk.
And Alk, we want to thank you for all the creative contributions you've made over the
Yes.
past few months. Alk has received nothing from the show, so
Right.
I feel like this is
A nice win.
this is a good thing.
He's given us songs, serenaded us. He's given us videos. He's just been an all-around great person, and we thank you for doing that, Alk. And here's your reward. Rock these on the beach in Mexico and find out how many people want to hang out with you and have some drinks.
And
Shredding R.
dip them in, mash up some chips and put them in salsa and send us the video. Till then, everybody else, we love you just as
Right.
much.
Thank you for watching.
Alk is the winner today. There's chances for you to all be winners when you swap with us every single day.
And that's right. You're always a winner when you just tune in at 1 p.m.
Zach, you're a winner, and I thank you for being my co-host.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Till Thursday, or till tomorrow for you.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.